This is one of the mysterious cases in American true crime history. A woman who was brutally murdered and returned from the grave to name her killer. Her name was Teresita Basa. Originally from the Philippines, Teresita was a quiet woman who moved to the United States and worked as a respiratory therapist at Edgewater Hospital in Chicago. She was well loved and the last person you'd expect to be the target of violence. But in February of 1977, Teresita was found dead in her apartment. She had been stabbed multiple times, and the killer had set her body on fire in an apparent attempt to cover up the crime. Investigators found her naked body under a burning mattress with a knife still lodged in her chest. Despite weeks of investigation, the Chicago police had no leads, no clear motive, and no suspects. The case went cold until something unbelievable happened. 5 months later, a man named Dr. Jose Chua, who worked in the same hospital as Teresita, came to the police with an astonishing claim. He said that his wife, Remy, had been experiencing terrifying trances during which she would speak in another voice. In one of these episodes, Remy, while in a deep trance, spoke directly to Dr. Chua and said, "Doctor, I would like to ask for your help. The man who murdered me is still at large." Shocked, Dr. Chua asked who was speaking. The answer came chillingly clear. "I am Teresita Basa." According to the spirit of Teresita, the man who killed her was Alan Showery, a fellow colleague who had come to her apartment under the pretense of fixing her television. She said he murdered her to steal her jewelry, which had sentimental value and once belonged to her family in the Philippines. The police were skeptical, but Dr. Chua provided further details from the spirit, including the names of people who could identify the stolen jewelry and a description of the items. When police questioned Alan Showery, they discovered that his girlfriend was wearing Teresita's missing jewelry, exactly as described. Eventually, Showery confessed to the murder, saying he needed money and thought Teresita was an easy target. He was convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison, but he served only 4 years before being released on parole for good behavior. To this day, the case of Teresita Basa remains one of the most eerie and inexplicable events in criminal history. A woman with no known history of conflict, yet somehow, even in death, she found the strength to seek justice, and she got it. Was it a genuine paranormal event? A guilty conscience revealed through spiritual possession? Or an unbelievable coincidence? Whatever you believe, this case proves one thing. Some voices refuse to be silenced. Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories like this.